And vice versa.
Vice versa, from younger to elder or from elder to the younger ones. Everybody is raining abuses on each other.
So it's a war zone.
It's a war zone. Where am I?
Are you going to be the referee of the war, of the fight?
Of course. Most likely it's going to come to that point that they will be calling you to come and settle
the fight.
Wow. Because it's trouble everywhere, shouts everywhere. Abnormal. Before you know, they draw gun or draw machete, threatening people.
They have a violent.
They have
nature.
Violence. They have violence nature. You cannot go there. I can't go there. Hello guys.
Hi guys.
Welcome to our video once again. I am Sam.
And I remain eBase.
Today we are going to discuss something that some people may not be too comfortable with what we are going to discuss today.
But it's a real talk.
Yes.
You cannot run away from it.
It's something we have to deal with. Yes. We have to face it. We seem not to care about these things, but at the end of the day, it destroys the relationship. So in this video, we are going to look at 4 key things that we should never ignore.
Okay.
When going into a family, because in marriage we
intermarry, families.
We go into families.
Yeah.
So number 1, without wasting much of your time, like I said, you may not be too comfortable with some of these things, but let's hit the nail on the head. 1 is disabled people. Don't quote me wrong. I'm not trying to be discriminatory.
Of course, we don't need to discriminate.
I'm not trying to be discriminatory.
We are not trying to discriminate, because I know that everybody, all manner of people are viewing this video.
Yes, but we want to help people to make a good decision.
Okay.
Because one thing is that what we see in any family we are going, most times it becomes the reality in our own family. It reflects in our own family, because you are picking from this family. So if you don't like what you are seeing, then you should walk away.
Okay.
Because it's most times these things runs in the blood. It's in the gene. So if you are seeing it, there's no need beginning to say pray it away, cast it, this and that. No. When it happens, when the chips are dying, it may even be bigger than you. In this issue of disabled persons, for me, I wouldn't go into a family that there are disabled people there. You have.
I'm actually happy that you said for you.
For me.
Because what if it's a case where you're even getting married to a disabled person?
It's choice. This is about choice. And another thing you have to consider is what led to the disability.
Okay.
Yes. And how many persons in the family is this happening to?
Okay, because some disability could be as a result of negligence.
Yes, by this
for example,
person.
For the case of polio, where people don't have enough information and they feel nobody should be vaccinated.
Yes, because of culture they refuse to take polio.
Refuse, and then the outcome
is disabled in the family. Is disabilities in the family. Yes, if it's in the case of polio, that is understood. But I am still.
Or are you referring to strange disabilities, like things that are unimaginable, and then the thing is spread in the family? Like maybe you see that in a family of 5,
2, 3 are disabled. It doesn't make any sense. Of course, it's sometimes these things happen, but when it appears like it's too much.
The order of the day, like it's
too much. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Most likely, it's going to also pass on to your own family.
Yes.
It's going to
And
come
it's
to you
going to
too.
be a burden to you,
It's going to come to you too.
because you have to understand that these disabled people most times
You have to take
cannot
care
work.
of them
They can't do
constantly.
anything. So you
have
must
to.
be able to support them financially.
Take care of them constantly. So, but I'm looking at it like as something that if you know you don't
cannot-
like what you are seeing,
It's better not to
it's
be
better
too
you walk
emotional.
away.
It's
Don't
better
be
to
too
walk
emotional.
away.
But if you feel it's something that you can manage, why not?
Fine,
Go
you
in.
can go in for it.
You are good to go. So that is it for that. And I feel you have your own points.
Yeah. I think another area you should walk away when you realize this thing and you're not comfortable is endemic poverty in the family.
Poverty.
The man you want to get married to, or the woman you want to get married to, she's the only person in her family that appears
That is
to
trying to come out from there.
and the rest are not even making efforts. Nobody
Everyone
is making
else
it. Every other person is in abject
wallowing in abject
poverty.
poverty.
And then they have some funny cases where maybe the brother is a drunk and doesn't want to work. The sister is, I don't want to use the word.
They don't care about. They are not inspired to become successful.
Yeah.
They just feel, oh, whatever you give to me, I'm okay.
Like they are just there.
They are just there.
They are just on the receiving side.
That's all.
They are not making any efforts to break out of the poverty line.
Yes. And even when you try to say, this is what you should do, this is how I can support you, they tend to drag you backward.
Yes, they can even pull you into the poverty.
So why should I come there?
Unless you're Pablo or Elon Musk.
Abi? Elon Musk
then you can
take everyone
out.
out.
You can take care of the world.
Yes.
If you want to.
Yes.
But if you're not,
if you feel what you do cannot break the chains of poverty that you are seeing,
it's better not to even go.
It's better not to even go, especially when there are many.
When there are many.
The problem with poverty is that
it's contagious.
It's contagious.
It can catch you.
It can catch you.
If you're not careful.
If you are not careful.
Because the pressure is much.
The pressure is
going to pull you in.
When dealing with many of them, today this one is calling, tomorrow that one is calling.
And when you're not able to help,
it becomes a problem.
The demon.
It becomes a problem.
You now look like their barrier.
Yes.
For success. You don't want them to succeed.
You don't want them to
because
succeed.
You have money, you don't want them to have
and
money.
Maybe you look good, you have a car, you live in a good house, and they are like, oh, you are good, you are rich, but look at us, you don't want to help us. And
they will have this sense of entitlement that for marrying our brother or sister, you need to take responsibility for us.
Oh yes.
You need to be sending us monthly money.
You need to be sending us money. You need to be helping us.
You need to be feeding us.
They see their sister or brother like poverty alleviation for the family.
Oh, like the sacrifice they made to make money.
Oh yes. You've succeeded to grab this kind of person. Why do you want to drop a loan? How about us? So this person will be giving you money to send to us, and then you seize the money. Why? Because all of them are looking up to you.
And the poverty has blinded them. They now see anybody that is not helping them as the wicked person.
As a wicked person, as an enemy.
Yeah.
And once you start giving, you will keep giving.
You must give for life.
You will keep giving.
And you won't be able to take them out of poverty.
You won't be able. You won't. Of course, as you are building your own family, responsibilities are coming. You may not have such time.
Exactly.
No, you may not.
Especially when the children start coming in.
Prevention is better than cure. For me, my opinion
is to take a bow.
Walk away. Take a bow. Okay. What you are seeing there
is bigger than you.
It's bigger than what you think. It's bigger than what you think. Sometimes close relations arrange robbery they arrange kidnap. Why? Because they feel you have and they don't have. So they want to
and you're being stingy.
You are being stingy.
With your
so they want to take that money
money
by force. This is what I am advising. If you go to any family and you are see that everybody is sitting on that ground of dust,
Yes.
don't go there. There's going to be too much stress on your own family.
And like
Don't-
you said, unless you're
don't
Elon
spread
Musk.
Yes, unless you have enough
Yeah.
to share around. But even at that, like I said, they will keep looking up to you every time because they have not been taking responsibility for their life. They have not learned, they have not tried to take responsibility. It has been from depending on one person to another. So they will keep trying to depend. Also look at it that way.
Exactly, you're right. So that's for that point. So
Mm.
do you have any other point to?
Another thing is abnormal behaviors. What do I mean by abnormal behaviors? You know, we come from different families.
Abnormal behaviors.
What
Okay.
may be normal to you may be abnormal to me.
Okay.
Families that
Could it be in
abuse.
terms of morals? Okay, that's what you're driving at.
Yes, that's where I'm going to. Family that are used to abuse. They are used to abusing each other verbally or physically. It's nothing to them. To them, it's normal. It's cursing is not a big deal to them. It's just, it's you enter it like you are feeling like, where am I?
And especially the cursing is from a younger person to an elder
to an
person.
elder.
So the
elderly
younger person is always rendering abuses,
abuses.
and vice versa.
Vice versa, from younger to elder or from elder to the younger ones. Everybody is raining abuses on each other.
So it's a war zone.
It's a war zone. Where am I? Now here one enter.
Are you going to be the referee of the war, of the fight?
Of course. Most likely it's going to come to that point that they will be calling you to come and settle
the
fights.
fight. Wow.
Because it's trouble everywhere. Shouts everywhere. Abnormal. Before you know, they draw gun or draw machete. Threatening people.
They have a violent.
They have
nature.
violence. They have violence nature. You cannot go there. I can't go there. When I see that, and I also notice such trait is also in you, I run far away.
Yeah.
There are people that a little thing, they drop machete. A little thing, anything they see around,
You can
they carry.
bring down your television.
When it happens, they want to pull down everything.
Can
They
just
want to break everything.
The set of plates
And when you look closely, you see that this is the same behavior
Traits
that their mom
found in their
or dad
parents.
exhibit. It's a common thing in their family. They want to break things. They want to shout. They behave abnormally, go into the street, make noise. Of that, you can't make such mistake. You can't afford to make such mistake. You have to look closely at them. Look closely at the family that you are going to get married, to marry someone. You want to get married from a family that they are prostitutes, there, criminals, pickpockets, drug addicts, committing crimes is nothing to them. It's like they tell you, it's a hard life. Remember, these people, they will be visiting you.
Of course.
So most likely they are going to have influence
An impact on your children.
on your children. So is this something that you can
Deal
with? What kind of children do we intend to raise from who we are or where we are coming from? That's very important.
Okay.
Do you have something to add?
Yes, definitely. Another point to be discussed is the area of abnormal pattern in the family.
Yes, talk about it.
You know, there are families you go into and you just realize that there's just a routine part or a pattern, you know,
That
the
keeps occurring.
Yeah, things occurring, probably from great grandparents to
when you ask
grandparents.
questions, where is
to
this coming from?
Maybe
And they tell you
the great grandfather died as a result of
diabetes.
No, not even about health related
Okay,
issues.
okay.
Let's say because of his stubbornness.
Mm.
Maybe they told him, don't go here, don't do this, and he decided
And
to
he
do this
decided to
because he
do
was
it.
stubborn, and now he got the result.
He got killed.
And the grandfather or the father had to say he died in the same pattern.
Similar thing happened today.
And then you see that these things have been revolving around the family.
Yes, yes.
And then you expect that your own will be different.
It may not be. Sometimes abnormal pattern, we can call it generational curse.
Yes, it could be as a result of
It's a generational curse
that
because
is passed
it moves from
onto
one generation
other generations.
to another.
Exactly.
So if you feel it's something that you can deal with, it's something
That's
that
as a prayer warrior, you can pray and break the curse
if you have the strength, if you have the oil
on your head.
on your head or in your hands,
Okay,
you can decide to say,
decide to break the
it's not going to
generational
happen
curse
in my own
in your
family.
own family. Okay.
I am breaking away from this family in the name of whatever you believe. It's up to you. But
Okay.
when there's a pattern and this pattern is not right, it's a red flag. It's a red flag because most likely it will get to you. Yes.
Or maybe the grandfather was a drunkard
Or drug addict.
or drug addict, and the father
Drug addict.
was the same thing.
There's a drug addict here. Or
That
I'm
is-
about to get married to a drug addict. What is going on?
So it's going to be your portion.
Yes.
You have to carry on with the
You are going to
traits.
get married to another drug addict.
And possibly one of your children has to be a drug addict.
Most likely, you are going to give birth to a drug addict. That's just it. It's very hard to break patterns.
Yeah.
But if you feel you can do it, you have the strength, you know how to go about it, you are good to go.
Exactly.
You are good to go.
So basically, you should have this understanding that when you're getting married, it's not just the person you're marrying.
No.
You're getting married
to
to.
the family.
You're marrying the whole family.
You are getting
So
married to
whatever
that
you
family.
see in that family
Most likely is going to reflect.
Will
it's going to
reflect in your
happen
family.
in your own family.
and will be replicated in your family.
Yes. So if you are not happy with it, you have to
To take a decision.
reconsider your decision to go in there.
So I think that's for that.
Abnormal death is another one.
Okay.
People die
Abnormally, mysteriously in the family.
in the family.
Don't you think that could still
Unexplained
be
death.
as a cause?
Yes. But it's okay that we have to
Put it on his own.
put it on its own because it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Imagine we are going to a family that what happened to the mom? He said she went to market and she was trying to cross the road and got hit by a car. What happened to this one? Oh, they were trying to rain fell and she was trying to walk across the street and she slipped over. And
Or can you just imagine a thing like maybe the grandmother died during childbirth. The mother died
during
and the child survived.
And the child survived.
And when this child was about to give birth, she also died and the child survived. And this is the child you're about to marry now.
Yes. All those kind of things. It's worth considering.
But then you still have a choice if you want to go ahead.
There's something that is causing death that runs in the family
that you don't
that
know.
you don't know.
And you might not be able to
There
deal
is
with it.
death in the family. People are dying mysteriously. What causes? Oh, just a knife. All this kind of thing in one family. Different foolish stories of people dying. I won't go into that kind of. I won't marry from that family. If it's just one, you can say okay. Things
It's just
happen.
an occurrence.
It's just an occurrence. But when it's 1, it's 2,
It becomes a pattern.
3, 4. The only person that is remaining in the family is the one you are about to get married. There's fire on the mountain. Are you ready? Can you fight this war?
That's a big question. Can you fight
this
war?
If you can't, walk away.
It's back out.
Back out. Tell the person, I'm sorry. What I'm seeing, I don't like what I'm seeing.
It's bigger than me.
It's bigger than me. I don't like what I'm seeing. It doesn't make sense to me.
As prevention is better than cure.
These people are just going like that. They are just going like that. What happened? What is happening? So take to your heels.
Wow. This is such a huge one. This topic has been so difficult for me to think about.
But it's a hard talk.
It's a reality on ground.
Yes, it happens and it keeps happening.
We are not being emotional here, and we are not trying to discriminate anybody here.
No.
We are not looking down on anybody, any person for disability whatsoever.
No.
But this is just a reality. It's a decision.
We feel we should discuss about these things.
Yes, it's a reality.
It's a reality. It's been happening.
Yes.
And someone needs to talk about it.
So with that, I think we've exhausted.
We've discussed up to 5 things, and I think that's enough. That's enough.
For everyone watching us out there, I know you've gotten something from this. So as a man, you want to go into marriage.
Or woman.
As a man, as a woman, you want to go into, marriage. It's supposed to be
what you cannot. Don't start a war that you cannot finish.
Yeah, it's supposed to be an enjoyable thing, not a burden to you.
No.
So before going into it, you need to look out for these things. And if you find these things, you need to critically assess and take your decision.
Take your decision.
To either stay or take a bow.
Your happiness
should be your priority. Yes.
Imagine when you were single and now you are getting married. And
where you're supposed to be more
when you are supposed to be happier.
And then it becomes
trouble is living with you every day. You are thinking, no.
The problem is just
marriage is not supposed to be a place that people are suffering. It's supposed to be a place that you enjoy. Because this is from, let's say, from your midlife to when you are getting old, you are going to be married. So most likely you are going to stay in marriage far longer than when you were single.
Yeah.
So you have to plan
and make sure
you don't get into something that is going to jeopardize the rest of your life in the name of marriage.
Or in the name of love.
Or in the name of love. Yes.
So with this, we call it a wrap.
Yeah.
I want to say a very big thank you to you out there for watching this video. And we strongly recommend that you subscribe to this channel. You also need to hit the notification bell so you can see our subsequent videos. All right. Also do well to share your thoughts. Drop your comments.
If you want to
add to this topic, you can just share your comments. We'll be there and we are more than willing to respond to all your comments.
Yes.
Thank you very much once again. Stay blessed.
Stay blessed.
Bye.